guys, today most of you should know about The Exorcist. If you guys don't, it is a story about a little girl getting possessed by the demon. The actual story is actually about a little boy who lives in Washington, D.C. This was in the 1940s. He was 13 years old and his name was Ronald. Now, Ronald was hurt over the loss of his Aunt Harriet, who taught him multiple things, even how to use a Ouija board. Now, I don't know why she would want to show him how to use a Ouija board, especially at a young age, but that'd be a no-no. So in 1939, after Ronald's aunt passed away, he started to experience strange things happen to him. Ronald would hear scratching noises in his bedroom coming from his floors and walls. Also, there would be dripping water from the pipes and the walls. But the main thing that concerned him is that his bed would move. So Ronald, being completely freaked out about what's going on, his family was also freaked out about what he was telling them. So the family decided to ask for help from experts that they knew. The family talked to doctors, psychiatrists, and even the local minister. But none of them were no help. But the minister did tell them that they should seek help from the Jesuits, if I said it right. Now, Father E. Albert Hughes, who was a local Catholic priest, asked for permission to give Ronald an exorcism in 1949. Now, the priest decided to stop with the exorcism on Ronald because Ronald had broken a piece of spring off the mattress that was strapped down, and he lashed it towards the priest's shoulders and hit him. A couple days later, after the exorcism, red scratches were found on Ronald's body. Now, one of the scratches actually showed the word Lois on his skin. So that indicated to his mother to take him back to St. Louis, where his relatives live, to try and save Ronald. Ronald actually had a family member that was attending St. Louis University at the time when Ronald was going through his struggles. Now, Ronald's cousin put the family in touch with Father Walter H. Halloran and Reverend William Bowdern. Now, after talking to the university's president, now the two priests did decide they were going to do the exorcism to Ronald, but with a few assistants to help them. Then the men gathered at their home on Roanoke Drive in March 1949. While doing the exorcism, the priests noticed the scratches all along Ronald's body and even noticed the bed moving violently. Now, this is the same stuff that happened in Maryland when the first exorcism failed. So both priests, Halloran and Bowdern, definitely noticed Ronald's behavior and that it was different and he was acting weird. During the day, Roland would be a normal kid, just an ordinary day. But when nighttime falls, you see Roland's strange behaviors. He will start screaming, and then he will also have outbursts. Some of the things that you've seen in the movie is actually true. Now, Ronald would get into a trance state and start making noises like a guttering voice. So the priest would notice that in the boy's presence there were flying objects. And also, Ronald became very violent when they brought out their crosses and holy water. So during this week-long process, Bowdern seen an X on, Roland's body. And the priest thinks that it means the number 10. Now, there was an incident that happened that it was like pitchfork markings and red lines that went through his thighs and moved all the way down to his ankles. Now, this happened every night for a month, and everybody witnessed the events that were going on, and they believed that Ronald was not possessed by one, but 10 demons. The priest did end up doing the exorcism night after night. On March 20th, the exorcism seemed to reach an unhealthy new level. Ronald began to urinate all over his bed and started yelling and shouting at the priest. Now, at this point, Ronald's parents has had enough. They decided to then take him to Alexian Brothers Hospital in St. Louis to get more of an exclusive look to see what's going on with their son. It was a Monday after Easter. He woke up having seizures. Ronald did yell at the priest, telling him the demon was staying with him. The priest put holy relics, crosses, medals, and rosary beads on the boy's body. At 10:45 that same day, the priest calls upon Michael to expel the demons from the boy's body. The priest then yelled at Satan, telling them that Michael would battle them for the boy's soul. Minutes after this happened, Michael actually woke up out of the trance and said he's gone. Now, Ronald said Michael vanquished Satan from the battlegrounds. Since the exorcism, Ronald hasn't had any strange experiences. He hasn't had any outbursts. And he's just living life day by day, being a normal kid. And, with this story, if you actually watch The Exorcist, it's actually more scarier, because they're meant to be more scary than what it actually is. But I'd be pretty creeped out. I wouldn't know what to do if my kid got possessed. It's really weird. But I've always liked The Exorcist. It's, the story is amazing, and this is something to keep telling people. But that is all. I will see you guys later for another video.